Hey everybody, this is Keith from Lemme Trying to Fix It 5000. I want to show you guys a new project. I got a couple more things I got to finish with the Lotus. I'm not exactly done with it yet, but with summertime going to be here in about 5 months, made the plunge and sold my boat. I had a 20-foot center console, and for some wild reason I decided to get rid of it. I have no idea. I guess we got the big boat bug, and so we took the plunge and purchased a bigger boat. It's a bit of a project, but I'll show it to you, let you guys check it out, see what you think. And there's Kid in the background and shooting shots, hopefully making them. Let's see. Anyway, so without further ado, here is our boat right here, this giant beast. We bought a 1997 Seaswirl aft 250, which is a, believe it or not, 26-foot long boat, not a 25-foot long boat. It's actually not really that bad a shape, other than it don't run. Anyway, more on that later, but anyway, this is our boat, and I'll give you the quick tour. Hold on one sec. So this is it, and you can see it's pretty big. I'll go over some things. I got this really great deal on a trailer too. It's the trailer came with it. It's a tandem axle trailer, not in that bad a shape. It looks like they used it for some painting projects from time to time, but actually it doesn't look that bad. Axles didn't look that bad either. Some of the lights didn't work. I've got a little bit of an electrical problem I'm gonna have to figure out, but not that big of a deal. But this is the boat, and it is big. I'll take you aboard and let you guys check it out. It's currently named the Peppercorn, and I have all ideas. We'll probably rename it to something. I have no idea what, but any suggestions for the name, leave them in the comments. Maybe we can use your idea. I have no idea. You can see the lower unit's gonna need some attention as well. I do have plans for this. I've got my father's sandblaster. I'm gonna bring it up here and sandblast this thing. After I sandblast it, I'm gonna get some two-part epoxy and fill in all the pitting. I also have some Allodyne coming to get this aluminum treated, do a little chemical conversion on that, and we're gonna paint this lower unit with some sort of epoxy-based paint, and hopefully make it look a whole lot better than it currently looks. So that's one of the projects on the list. Also, the boat has trim tabs. The trim tabs do work. They at least went one direction. The other direction they didn't seem to want to cooperate too much with. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. I don't know if it's servo motor not working like it's supposed to, or if the seals are bad and not allowing fluid to go the right direction. But anyway, we'll figure that out. But that's on the radar. It has a depth finder on it, and that's about it. I did buy a new fish finder and a chart plotter, and that's gonna be one of the projects on this thing as well. Anyway, let's go on board. You guys can check it out, see what you think. So this is the rear salon of the boat, if you want to call it that. I've already started kind of looking around a little bit. It has a toolbox with some parts, some stainless steel fittings, things like that. But really, it's not in all that bad a shape. A little bit dirty right now, mostly from us walking on it back and forth. The boat's got plenty of storage. This compartment down here at the bottom, that's actually the engine compartment. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. It has a raw water wash down, so you can use water to clean the deck off and things like that. So that's kind of nice. This is more storage, and you can see that this is filthy, just needs to be cleaned up. There's boat bumpers in there. These are cup holders, and not that bad of shape. Lanzar speakers, which are, you know, kind of old, but I guess we'll see how they sound. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like some sort of potato chip bag holder. Not really sure, but anyway, we'll figure that out. The boat does have all the curtains. You can see the bimini top's really not that bad of shape. We've got the ability to fold up the canvas, and we'll still have a mesh so we can keep the bugs out or whatever. So that's kind of nice. And everything's here. In fact, we have a spare bimini top that came with it as well. This is one of the cushions that actually goes down here. Kind of give you a preview here, one-handed. But I've got all the cushions. There's 3 of them that go across here, and they're used to make this into a small bed. So definitely have room for guests to come and sleep on here if they want to sleep under the stars on the outside of the boat. Up here in the front, this is the console, and surprisingly, the glass for the gauges looks really clean and clear. I was really kind of expecting these things when I got them to be kind of cracked from the sun, but they don't look that bad. The plastic plate, I'm pretty sure that's plastic, is looking a little bit rough, and it may be aluminum. I see some pitting or something going on here. We'll get that figured out, maybe get some carbon fiber graphic or something to make that look a little better, a little cleaner. There was a depth finder, GPS mounted here. That's one of the projects as well. I've got that in the car. I've got a new one of them. Another cup holder down here at the bottom, fire extinguisher, 2 cup holders, throttle and trim. And the seats actually don't look like they're in that bad of shape. A little bit dirty, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. Anyway, let me show you the bottom of the boat. You can climb down here into the bottom of the boat, and like I said, it's still a little bit of a mess in here right now, but you've got an area here in the front that can be converted into a bed. There's some cabinets up here. There is a JVC radio here, CD player. Haven't really even tried it out yet. There's also a shore power hookup, which we currently have hooked up right now. If I cut that on, I got power coming here. I've got a refrigerator, water heater, stove, outlets, charger, microwave. The microwave is actually supposed to sit right here, but currently there's not one in here, so that may be on the radar to eventually buy one. Not that big of a deal. Also, we have a VHF radio here, which is kind of nice. Missing a fire extinguisher right here. Here's the fridge down here at the bottom. Stovetop here. More cabinet space up here. More speakers, more lights. Little closet here you can hang your things in. So I mean, the boat's got a lot. And this is probably like a plus for a lot of people anyway. But this actually goes into the head. There's actually a head on this boat, which is kind of nice. But anyway, so you got a little potty down here at the bottom, and you actually have a sink, a mirror. There's more storage down here in the bottom. Anyway, and I want to say that this right here, yeah, it has a extension on it, so you can actually get in here, turn the hot water on, and use this as a shower as well. And if you look down here at the bottom, there's actually a drain, so you can actually get in here, shut the door, cut the lights on, and bam, now you got a shower. So that's kind of cool, kind of nice. Also, down here, like I said, this is where the stairs are that come down, you can see. But when you go over here, there's actually a little window, and that window looks out the back of the boat. That's actually right at the feet. You can see where we were at earlier. That's that cushion I showed you up top, and that's a window. And then this right here is actually big enough for like a full-size bed. So this will probably be one of the places that the kids are probably fighting over. Kind of neat. And down here is access to a bilge pump, and you can see there's a little bit of standing water in there, nothing much, but anyway, looks pretty clean and dry for the most part. And look, here's another something we're gonna have to figure out. There's a wire for some reason cut. Don't really know why, but we'll investigate and see if we can figure out what's going on with that. This is the current pattern that is for the cushions on the boat, and we're none really a big fan of them. And I think what we're gonna end up doing is using this material as a pattern, and we're going to recover the cushions with a marine grade vinyl, maybe with some piping and maybe even contrast stitching, I don't know, but my parents have a commercial sewing machine, and we're gonna maybe try to use that to sew something up, make it look pretty nice. This is back on the deck, and this is the engine compartment, and I'll pop this open to show you what I'm seeing. And it is powered by a Volvo Penta 5.7 liter. Actually, it's a General Motors block is what it is. And that's the motor. Can't even hardly see it, it's so bright out here. But the motor actually looks like it's in good shape. Not a lot of rust or corrosion. And one of the first jobs I've got on this boat is going to be changing the starter. And the starter is way back there. And in fact, I haven't even got my eyes on it yet. And that's my project for today. So anyway, I'm gonna get my tools necessary for this, and that'll be part of the next video you see. Anyway, this is the boat, and I hope this is something me and Jennifer can enjoy. I think it's gonna be fun to get out on the ocean and play around in and get out of the river and just kind of chill and relax. But it's pretty massive. I mean, we got to use a step ladder just to get up on it. So anyway, this is it, and wish me luck. you'll see more videos of this definitely, but currently this is what we're working on. So stay tuned. If you want to follow what this thing is going to be, by all means, click the subscribe button and just keep watching, and hopefully within a couple weeks to a month and a half, maybe we can have this thing in the water. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks.